We are live and outside. You get me?
Jeez.
Welcome to another episode. Another one. You get me? 26th episode. But before that, we have to dedicate this one to all the fans around the world.
Oh, yes.
You get me? Man them.
Pause. Pause. Please, please,
comment, subscribe, notification button, all of that shebang. Thank you very much. You get me?
That's my boy. Now you may continue.
Yeah. Man them. How are you feeling, bud? Hudson is back on the pod with a big smile on his face. You get me? I wonder, tell me, Hudson, why are you smiling so much today, bro? You get me?
Well, you know, it's great, you know, to wake up and be alive, you know. And yeah, man, I had a lovely bottle of water this morning. I'm feeling very refreshed, honestly. So yeah, mate, yeah, feeling really good, real good.
Zip. Kai, look in your eyes, man.
Long shift, bro. 12 hours, bro. Man, still up from 7 to 7. But yeah, come on. Every reason to smile, G. Third place currently. Doing our thing. Come on. Smacked up Chelsea midweek. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Trust me. And Luke, how are you feeling, my boy? How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. Just a little tired, but I'm good. I'm excited for the German league today as well. Really excited.
Can't lie though. Hey, Luke, you're looking sharp, bro.
You're looking sharp, bro.
Hey, I swear on my life, yeah, if YouTube do me dirty again, sumoing on my head, bro, I hope it don't fucking take up the whole screen. Bro, I'm getting done at. It's so annoying.
Hey, yo.
I've literally done the circumference so much smaller and it's still gonna be violate.
Hey, and for me, give me a second.
Ooh.
Smoking on that Champions League.
That Champions League.
We're loving life over here. You get me? We're loving life over here. Now, we might...
Bro, the weather's even loving you, G.
Yeah, bro, the sun's shining on Pompey today, bro. Bro, I'm telling you,
my guy.
Get me? It's nice over here, bro. It's nice over here.
So, are we starting at this game or are we starting at the game prior to this one?
This game, man.
Yeah, let's start with this game, man. Let's start with this game. Shall we start with the City one first? And then
man.
Yeah, all right. We just skip that one.
We'll come back to that. We'll come back.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Manchester United 4, Chelsea 1. An absolute annihilation of a scoreline. It could have been more, but the performance wasn't the best. You get me? Kai, my G, how did you assess that game? Because for me, even though the scoreline was good, wasn't too happy with the performance. But for me, getting that 3 points is the main thing. You feel me?
Like you said, getting the 3 points is the main thing. But like going back to our last video, we said predictions wise, we said 2-0. And like on a normal day, Chelsea's our bogey team. Like fair enough, they've been having a bad season. And like you said, we could have scored more, but 4-1 is still a nice scoreline, regardless of what happened on the pitch. It's a nice scoreline. It's a good one for Rashford. Now he's on 30 goals for the season. Like he's the first one to do it since Van Persie, like 10 years ago. So I mean, overall, decent performance, and it's a good build-up for next season as well.
No,
Do you feel, Kai, with the performance that Man United showed, if you played the exact same way against any other team, do you think it would have been the same scoreline?
No, not necessarily.
I know I'm talking in regards to how Man United they were good going forward.
Possession wise,
I'm not even
like
talking
we
about
were lacking.
possession, bro. That
Like, bro, we were letting them lick off a few shots as well. Like,
no, they.
fair enough, they couldn't hit the target first half. Like, they were poor. I don't think they had a shot on target first half. But, and it's like, for those things you have to be grateful for. But at the same time, it's a building block, innit? You've got to build from somewhere, and at the same time, like sometimes you just got to win ugly, and to get a 4-1 scoreline, like I said, like regardless of if you say it's flattering to United, we still scored 4 past them.
I feel as if
All right, you know what? Yeah,
wait,
you know what? Yeah, let me hop in there quickly. I don't know what Kai's talking about. Yeah, like, listen, I was not happy with that piece of crap. Like, I saw, to be honest with you, that was not a good performance. Like, we was very average, very needy, but Chelsea are just a piss poor side. Like, I'll tell you what I saw in that game. Yeah, you saw a team in Chelsea who, like, they are devoid of confidence. But they was actually on the front foot a lot of that first half. We scored while we was actually under pressure.
Yeah.
You get it? So for me, that was not exactly like, I get the 3 points, but I wasn't thrilled with it. If we played like that, against a Brighton, or even an Arsenal,
Brighton,
I was gonna say even Fulham.
If
your fixtures were reversed.
We would get cooked. So I was not happy with that.
If your fixtures were reversed and you had Fulham before Chelsea,
Fulham would have done us in that game.
You'd be in a position that you're in right now because
I agree. I agree.
Especially with like, obviously it was very helpful that Chelsea are just not in the right place to be able to put away the opportunities, but the amount of opportunities that they created.
It was cutting through us so easy.
I deny that.
Let me tell you something.
That. That's what I just said.
Let me tell you, like I said, that midfield of having Eriksen and Bruno, it scares the life out of me, bro.
Eriksen's legs, I'm not going. They are gone. They've been
gone, bro. Let me tell you, Chelsea was cutting through our midfield like butter.
I was not happy, man.
Like,
I can't lie.
Man. It was absolutely mad. How's Conor Gallagher just swerving through like that, bro? Conor Gallagher, bro. Like, he's been, don't get me wrong, like I said in a couple pods, he's been the most outstanding performer in Chelsea, for me anyways, over the last few weeks. But it's just unacceptable.
Outstandingly shit,
No, bro, let's have it right.
If you look at Chelsea's team, the only person that generally has put a work rate in is
Luke, listen, everyone can put work rate, bro, but doesn't mean you're doing shit on the pitch, man. I'm not trying to hear all that nonsense, man. Like, nah, less of that, man.
Can't say anyone who scored for them,
and he actually does something on the pitch. Huh?
What did he say?
He said he was the only one who scored for them in April, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, listen, that doesn't say much about Chelsea because them man, Ben, I think they scored 1 goal again this month, isn't it?
Yeah.
Against us. So it don't really say much about them, to be honest with you. They just let me not lose my trail of thought. I'm just saying that, like, the way we played, like, man, our ability to retain possession for 1 year was really worrying, especially knowing that we're coming against City. Like, literally at the peak of their powers in a couple of weeks' time. The way we had Chelsea pressing us, like we had no clue what we was doing. Honestly, we was clinical, which, well, no, actually no, we wasn't even clinical.
Not even
missed chances as well. But when we needed to score at the right times, we did. But in terms of the overall play, I was not happy with that performance at all.
Bro,
Chelsea really wasn't.
Chelsea had 60% possession, bro. In the first half, 60, over 60. Like, it was
over 60. We were in the 30s.
Our defense, was all over the place. All over the place. Varane and Lindelof I don't think they can play together. I do not like Luke Shaw on the left back anymore.
It's got to be Shaw. I think the Epic Cup final has got to be Shaw and Varane, man.
In the centre. Yeah. Because, it was just a terrible display. Like, if we have it right. Yes, you said we had chances to score as well, but clear-cut chances from Chelsea. How the hell Havertz missed that header from like 6 yards out, bro? It was poor, and he didn't even hit the target, bro. Like
even Mudryk doing his best.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that guy.
Bro,
just going back to the Conor Gallagher thing, one sec. I think Hudson misinterpreted what we were trying to say. I'm not saying that he's been a great player.
Yeah.
Staying in a pile of crap.
Yeah.
He's been the one that's been smelling a little bit more like flowers. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I heard that.
He's generally the only bright spark in that team. I'm not saying his end product is good. I'm not saying that he's an amazing player like he was when he was at Crystal Palace. But out of the whole team, he's the only one that actually stands out.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that he's a great performer, but please don't.
For me, if Gallagher's your bright spot, in the season, then you are really down bad, man. You are really down bad. Honestly.
But when you're lucky, innit? You're lucky it was that. That's the case.
No. Trust me, bro. I agree. Like, honestly, Chelsea are so bad defensively, and they're literally toothless, like trying to score a goal. Venus literally had to say, you know what, I'll do it by myself to go score a goal. They are toothless. They have no idea what they're doing defensively. They have no shape. That fourth goal we scored, they literally just gave it to us. Like, you know what, here you go, guys, have another one.
Yeah.
So the scoreline flattered us, I'll be honest with you. That game could have been 5-4. It could have gone any way, to be honest with you.
If Chelsea took at least one of their chances, it could have been a totally different game, bro.
Yep. I agree.
It would have been a totally different game. Do you get me?
I agree.
Do you believe that Chelsea are now kind of regretting, like, especially Bowley, not actually just going, right, I'm not going to get in a temporary manager until the end of the season. Let me continue and try and get Luis Enrique, who was actually willing to take the job, but he didn't want to wait. Yeah. So, and I don't blame him. Like, why would you want to wait for someone to fuck up the team even more?
Yeah.
So
then fix it. Like, it's just, why didn't they try to get someone in right now?
Because Todd Bowley, the cowboy, is clueless. As you can see,
he knows nothing about football, bro.
He knows nothing about football, bro. This is the same man that said 4-4-3 formation. So he literally has no idea about football, bro.
I said Real Madrid scoreline. I said, what's the scoreline going to be between Real Madrid and Chelsea? 3-0. 3-0.
That one was wild.
Man, he has no clue.
Wow.
But
man must think that this is a playoff series in basketball or something.
Yeah,
3-0 series lead, fam. This guy's mad.
Absolutely mad. What was I going to say? Chelsea have lost 22 games in all competitions, bro. Yeah. Now, I believe that is the most since 1979 when they got relegated, bruv. 22 games. I think they've lost 16 in the Premier League, fam. It's absolutely embarrassing, bro. And, like, where do Chelsea go from here? Because now they've got Pochettino, you get me? They will have pretty much one game a week next season. So that could allow Chelsea to develop their team, you get me, get them clicking. But based off this season, do you feel like Chelsea will challenge for the top 4 next season?
I think so.
No.
I think so. Generally, teams in the Prem that get dropped out of the European competitions, like generally when they play one game a season, they do really tend to build quite a lot. They have a lot of time to bond. They have a lot of time. Like, they have no excuses as to not put in that work. So Poch, this is Poch, it's not his dream job, but this is his dream position at the same time, to be at a top tier club in in the Premier League. Like finally, he's reached the pinnacle. So if he does it and he does it correct, bro, like he just needs to get top 4 and he can build from there. It's Chelsea and they always bounce back.
Bro, I can't lie to you. Like, I think you are like seeing things through rose-colored glasses. Like, when I'm looking at Chelsea this season, yeah, like, bro, like, I don't think you understand how bad they are. Not as a team, as a club. Yeah, like for them to like be serious here, to even consider getting into a top 4 race, where next season you have Man City, you have Liverpool who are going to be improved, you have Man United who are already there, you have Arsenal who've been shown great improvement, yeah, and Newcastle. That is a big ask, considering where they are organizationally. Their owner has no clue what he's doing. He literally has to bring in people who have an idea what they're doing. He needs to bring a new executive, chief executive to help him with their transfers, because the way they're moving this summer was absolutely like it was a joke. The way they moved in January was an absolute joke. Like as a structure wise, I'm not saying on the pitch Pochettino can't do something, but their organization as a club right now, yeah, is sorely lacking. So that like is going to hinder them already, and then they've got to focus on the pitch as well. I don't think they're anywhere near getting top 4. And I don't think that they're even one football match a week. I don't think they're close. They're going to be even close to getting top 4 next season. I really don't.
Yeah, like
I really don't.
Even like you're talking about transfers, like even this João Felix transfer, they have no clause to get him. Bro, like he's going back to Athletic and he's their best player. Like it's absolutely
bro. They don't even know how they're going to get rid of these players with the big wages.
Exactly.
So they need to sort that out first before they can even think about getting new players. And they've already got Nkuku coming in as well over the summer. So they actually got more players coming in. And Lukaku's not off the books yet. So they need to figure out those wages before they can even think. That's what I'm saying to you, David, yeah? As an organization, yeah, the club is an absolute mess. It's a shambles right now, you know? So top 4, yeah, right.
You know what? Like, I was actually trying to deep it. Like, yes, they're in an absolute mess. But if we're going to talk about terms of on the pitch and having Poch, because if you deep Poch's history, even with Tottenham, he likes to develop players. I think that with the system that Poch has, and you know, we all know about him developing young players, and Chelsea do have a lot of young players that he can develop.
I agree on that, David. But the problem with that is, yeah, when you have a club, yeah, that like organizationally speaking, they're not being run correctly. That it's already an uphill battle. That will also like fall onto like things happen on the pitch as well. You see Man City, for example, right now, yeah, they are the best run club. Everything they do, yeah, is literally how it's meant to be done. And what does that do? Obviously, they've got the best players and manager, yeah, but off the pitch, yeah, they are well like organized. So that comes, yeah, and follows on to what they do on the pitch as well. It's not a coincidence. You see Arsenal recently, they have beef with their owners, yeah, but you see how they've been moving with the hierarchy, yeah, how they've been sorting things out from higher up here, which means as it comes down chain of command, yeah, things are a lot more smoother. Man United are a mess, yeah, but we're lucky that we've got a great, like for me, a really good manager who is able to like withstand certain things, yeah. But I think the job Poch has got in his hands here is also the fact that you got these squad of players here that you don't know, yeah, who's going to be going, who you can get rid of. He probably has an idea to trim the squad, but these men are on high wages. So it's going to be really hard to get rid of these dead wood. First of all, the new players coming in, and your owner's still there, like come to the change room to give team talks and that. Like, what is that? So for me, yeah, they need to sort out the hierarchy first off the pitch before that will see success translate onto the pitch. That's just my view anyway.
I hear that.
What's Luke got to say about it?
Yeah, Luke, what do you feel? What would you feel like Chelsea's expectation is for next season? And
they'll be lucky to get a Europa Conference League.
I agree.
It's not a bad shout that they could get that. I think like they should follow. Yeah, if I always say try and follow Arsenal's plan because they need to find a manager. They've got one. They've got Pochettino coming in. Now, I said it was a bad appointment, not because I don't think he's a good manager, but I believe that because the way Chelsea are run, he ain't going to be given the time that he actually needs. So if they give him the time, then fair enough. Like, he will be a good manager for Chelsea, but that will be for another segment. It's not to be really spoken about now because we don't know. I feel as if with Chelsea, like Hudson said, you just really need to get rid of the deadwood players. But this is why I was saying they needed to get a different, like their full-time manager in before Lampard, because he would have had these amount of games to actually work with these people, not to go into pre-season where everyone's trying to impress. They're playing against teams that don't care because they're just doing it for fitness. He's not actually going to get a real result from any of this. And then he could be missold. Like, I'm not being funny. You've got a guy on the bench that they've played once this season. His name's Fofana, not the centre-back, the striker. Now, when he come on one time, he bullied defences. He was big, he was strong. Like, and then he was like a young Lukaku. Like, that was the only way I can explain it. He was just literally fearless. And they haven't played him since. And I don't know why. He's always on the bench. But I just feel as if, like, I agree, like, 100% with Hudson. It's just purely getting the dead wood out of that club and trying to rebuild from the ashes. And it all goes back to giving the manager time. If they don't do that, then they're just going to be in this same type of mess every season until either Bowley changes his ways or,
It's got to start with him, Luke, man. It's got to start with him because Chelsea are a mercenary club. They are ruthless. They've had, obviously, Abramovich, like, started that tradition and they've really, like, tried to follow that model. I get it, it's been successful, but the problem is, is it enough to build sustained success? Because, yes, for cup competition at the Champions League, you can be a mercenary and get a Champions League, like, maybe once every here and there, but to sustain a title challenge, or to sustain a good league form, you can't be a mercenary. It needs to be like well thought up and planned, where you can kind of like follow a model of consistency. Because being in the league, and at the top of the table, just consistency that gets you there.
What also must have helped during that period of time with Abramovich as well is that they brought in managers that actually knew what they were doing. I'm sorry, I've said this I've said this a lot. Just because someone's a really good footballer on the pitch doesn't mean that they actually know what to do off of it. They have to be instructed off of it when they're a player. Just because they've been instructed it in the past doesn't mean that they actually can retain that information or even know what to do better for themselves. And I just feel as if Frank Lampard, he only goes back to the youth. He's trying to find a very good player in Lewis Hall, which I think he has done.
Yeah, he's decent.
He's a baller, you know. He's a baller.
You've got, obviously, when he was at Derby, was he at Derby? Like Frank Lampard? Yeah. That was, I think that was his most successful time as a manager. And then when
I know what that means, Luke. That just means that's his level, bro.
Yeah,
that's his level.
Exactly.
That's his level. His level is a championship.
It was like when Gerrard was at Rangers and he come to Aston Villa. It was too big of a step too quickly. Like, it just shows you how good the Premier League is, although Erling Haaland has made it look like a farmers league. Like, it's annoying. Obviously, you don't want to see an English legend to be doing as badly as he is, but it just proves my point that not all footballers should be managers.
Yeah.
That's why I call him Lampoon. He should be in the Championship, man. Honestly,
even Lampard said it himself in an interview. He said he doesn't think that he would be manager if a top manager came to the club, but unfortunately they didn't. So he got the job, and He said, so the next manager is his problem. It's his problem. Man. That's exactly what he said. So
can I ask you,
yeah.
Because I'll ask all three of you because you're all Man United fans. Obviously, you have a big problem with your centre mids.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel as if anyone from Chelsea, given the right thing, would actually be better for you?
You're not Mason Mount.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, you see,
not Mason Mount.
A lot of people.
Don't even upset me.
I had to put in a set. I had to bring this up.
Well,
no, you lot don't even upset me this morning, man. I don't want to hear Mason Mount, man. Please.
Only can look Mason Mount. He's not for me. He's not a dead baller. He's
whatever, man.
Oh, he's not a dead.
He's not a dead
baller.
David's prepared himself when it happens.
Give Mason.
He's not dead, bro. He's not dead.
He is dead, man.
He's not dead.
Whatever, man. Nah, listen. We're going Champions League, bro. Nah, listen.
You're not hearing what I'm saying. He's not great. He's not great, yeah. He's an okay footballer,
get to the next level, bro. We're not trying to get active players, fam.
I don't want him at the club. I have not said I want him at the club, bro. I have not said I want him at the club. But
then stop saying he's not dead. Then he is dead. So tell the truth, bro. Tell the truth, bro. Tell the truth, bro. Let the devil be ashamed, man. He's dead, bro.
Fam,
he's dead, man.
I don't think he's dead. Yeah, look what Luke has done, bro. Listen, I think he's good. Look,
bro,
he's sharp on the half turn. Yeah, he can take free kicks. He can drive with the ball. You get me? Like he's not a dead footballer.
Oh wow! You know what? Then let's get James Ward-Prowse then.
No, bro. Let's
get James Ward-Prowse then. If that's the case,
I have not said
totally different players, bro.
I have not said.
No, they're not, bro. What you just said there, that's James Ward-Prowse skill set as well. Literally.
James Ward-Prowse can't run with the ball like Mason Mount, bro.
Yeah, get out of it. Can Mason Mount
he can't dribble like Mason.
Wait, can Mason Mount run with the ball? Have you seen him run with the ball?
I've seen.
That's got technical ability, bro. Come on, stop hating on the guy.
No, it's not hating. It's what I see,
let's
bro.
Be real.
Listen.
I don't want him at the club. Listen.
Forget hate, yeah. I know what I see on the pitch, yeah. The guy is not good. He is mediocre. And guess what? We're going to Champions League next season. Don't you want us to progress next level?
He's not great.
He's never going to.
No. David and Kat, I want to ask you the question. Don't you want to progress to the next level next season?
Yes, we do.
Yes,
so then why would you want to be associated with mediocre?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Then listen. Then let's talk about Mason Mount then.
Okay,
let's move on.
All right, fine.
Bro,
the guy's dead, bro. Man. Let's move on, man.
All right, so basically, the only player I would take from Chelsea is Kante, bro. That's it.
Literally. Now you're talking.
But I didn't say I would take Mason Mount, bro. I said.
I think Kante's on.
You know when you say that, David, that's how you start bringing up these rumors, and then they start like linking themselves to us.
I don't know why, but Man United already heavily linked to this guy, bro. So,
Neymar, Mount. Yeah,
Kante's a free agent still. So,
but it's either he'll stay in the Prem and go to another big team, or he'll go PSG to go back to France.
Oh, Man United should go in for him, Kante,
because he's a free agent.
Yeah, man, bro. I would take him as a squad player. I would take him a heartbeat.
Big facts.
I would take him, bro. I would rather see him than Tom and Fred. I won't lie to you, bro.
Yeah.
Ericsson, you forgot Ericsson. Just put it on.
Yeah, Ericsson.
Ericsson needs to be benched, bro. I don't want to see this guy first team player, bro. I can't stand.
He can play Carabao Cup, man.
But the guy it literally ages by the second every time he runs on the pitch, bro. Is ridiculous, fam. Honestly.
But let's be honest here, like the fact that he's even on the pitch,
it was a fantastic ball. That's his quality. That's his quality, bro. Going forward, being further forward on the pitch and making things happen. I do not want to see this guy centre mid or deep
playing defensive.
It's mad, bro. I'm telling you now. David
running around, the way Chelsea players were running past him, I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
crazy.
These man made Chelsea look like there was Brighton or something. All those speeding past people.
Honestly,
I couldn't believe it.
Honestly, fam, it was absolutely mad. But Ten Hag.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I'd like to apologize, guys, because you might try to get me triggered without Mason Mount, yeah. But listen, I'm telling you right now, yeah, where I'm at mentally, yeah, I want to see my club actually push for the next level. So that means I don't want to hear links to nonsense, bro. I can't lie to you. I want to hear links to Caicedo and Raya and even Harry Kane.
My team, yeah.
Wow. And even Harry Kane. I don't want to hear no smelly Mason Mount. Luke, yeah, I see you, bro. That's strike one, you know. That's strike one. Watch yourself. Yeah. Try and link these men to us. And then Luke even try to push Sanchez's agenda from Brighton as well. Watch yourself, you know. Watch yourself. I want to see you.
He's not getting a game at Brighton. Sanchez, he hasn't been playing for Brighton recently, and he's actually been missing some training sessions because he wants out at the club. Like, he ain't been playing. Steele's been in. Sanchez is sitting on the bench all the time. He's a good goalkeeper going to waste, and I feel like any team that gets him would be great.
Yeah. Who would you rather, him or Raya?
Him or Raya?
Mm-hmm.
Well, because Raya's been more playing more 100% Raya right now. However, obviously going back off of what I've seen previous seasons, I will never discredit Sanchez. I think he is a quality goalkeeper. But obviously, if we're all going on form,
I feel like Sanchez has a bigger body of work.
Yeah,
still.
And the thing is, like, I know I say about De Gea needs to go and that. It's not because I don't think he's still a good goalkeeper. I just feel as if you want a ball playing goalkeeper, De Gea unfortunately just doesn't fit that mold
He's not moving with the times of football.
For me, De Gea can stay.
No modern keeper.
De Gea can stay, but he can't be our number one.
But will he stay? Because
then he has to go. Then he has to go. It's as simple as that.
Ego, yeah.
Now, Ten Hag has done a pretty damn good job with what he has.
You've only lost one this season in the Premier League.
Exactly.
And that was the first game at home to Brighton.
Yeah, exactly.
That's... well, you also lost one to Real Sociedad in the Europa. That was it.
Yeah.
But, like, that's still a really impressive record.
Yeah. Now,
Luke, was that really necessary to throw that straight out there? You know, we were just going about enjoying our day. There was no need for that one, was there?
You know what? There's 3 United fans, man. I just have to sometimes. Like, all the Arsenal fans just didn't turn up today.
Yeah, bro, Kieran.
Listen, Wayno.
I did tell him.
No.
I passed your message on last time. I read it out.
Yeah, no. Listen, listen. I love that. Thank you for that, bro. See, Wayno, yeah. See you. I hope you watch this pod, bro. Make sure you bring your you-know-what here next time. I'm going to cook you. I'm going to absolutely cook you. I'm going to saute you, fam. I promise you. Fam, I promise you, brother. Fam, 5-star treatment, bro. I'm telling you right now.
You do know if you went on with that bet, he would have to shave off his beard. Right now.
No, we did.
Yeah, no, bro, you did. You were flaky, Hudson. You were flaky on that bet, bro.
I was. Are you sure?
Yeah, bro.
Are you sure, David?
You made that bet, yeah, and then you were like, no. Yeah. But you didn't want to do it anymore, bro. But
the thing is that he had a lot less to lose, fam. Like, bro, listen, a beard and imagine me wearing Arsenal shirt. Yeah, man, bro. Nah, man. Nah, bro. That's sickening to think, bro. Honestly. But yeah, man.
Like I was saying,
he better show up in the next pod's coming up because I need to cook that mug, man. Yeah, and it's cooking proper. No, Kieran. I'm cool with Kieran now, fam. We've cooked Kieran enough this season, innit? Yeah, like especially since this last stretch of games where they bottled it. Wayno is his turn. Wayno and the fees. I had to cook them, man. Tell the fees as well. I'm waiting for him.
Don't worry. Him, fam. They're all gonna get
bam.
Pause.
I'm cook him slow cooker, bro. Temperature nice and low, fam. Yeah.
Hey, No, man. Yeah, fam, we bought all our seasoning today. There's no Arsenal fans here, bruv. It's
Oh, don't worry, but it's all right. I'll put it back in the cupboard. I'll bring it back out next week.
Trust me, fam.
Calm siege, calm
Put the
siege, calm
apron
siege.
there. But yeah,
All
as
right,
I'm saying, Ten
The
Hag
time will
done a
come.
fantastic job. He's got top four. He's won a cup, and he is in the FA Cup final. Now, lads, Kai and Hudson, expectations for next season. What are you telling me? What's the expectation?
Let Kai go first.
I think it just has to be top four again, solid top four. Build on this season, more points than this season. To be in the title race for next season is quite imaginable, as far as I see it. If we bring in like a good I think we need too many players. Like we need too many players in too many areas to have that kind of change around in one season. So for me, it would just be a top four race again. So like just improve
without giving
But
too
no
much
cups.
away. Like what players are you thinking will be able to like? Would you see the squad and think, you know what? Yeah, we can go for it this season. Like in your opinion.
Well, which players in particular would improve the team?
Yeah,
What areas?
Just off the top of your head.
Yeah, what areas do you think we need improvement on as well?
Like definitely like defensive mid. Like obviously Declan Rice, he's available, 100 mil, but that's an Arsenal move.
It's not
but we need
guaranteed,
players
bro.
of
That's
that
not
ilk.
guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed. So
Of course,
like,
it's
if we
not.
throw a bit of money out there, you never know. But I'm very sure the guy supports Arsenal. I'm very sure. Like so, but like we need players of that caliber. I mean, like Jude Bellingham. If we could sneak in there, that would be an amazing one.
Forget that one. Forget that one.
Like I know, but like a few years ago, you had players like SMS, like Sergio Milinkovic, but like he's getting a bit older now. Like that's the thing. It's hard to get players of that quality. Like you man was saying, Kante, like he's a good shout, but he's getting on the older side of things. He's becoming injury prone as well. So, it's hard to get these kind of players. We need to improve that centre back as well.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm seeing that we're getting.
I'm surprised you haven't said Kudus, the one that you're actually linked to. Like, do you think that he would be a good shout for you?
I need.
Yeah, he's paused the team.
So yeah, no, Kudus is linked to United, isn't it? So
my son crying, but like with Kudus, I don't know too much about him. Plus, like for me, he's still much more fresh on the scene. I think at this point we need more experienced players. Like we need to.
Oh no! He's not fresh on the scene. Like Kudus is out there still. I can't lie, he's out there.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know too much about him. That's why I can't speak on him.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm not gonna act. I'm not gonna act up and start saying stuff. But like, yeah. So, like, I'm just saying the players who I think is a good shout. I'm not saying they're realistic options, but I'm saying players of that caliber. So if you man say this Kudos guy is of that caliber, then fair enough. Let's go for him. I've seen his name mentioned in like paper talks. I need to still do my background checks on him.
He's an attacking midfielder. He's only got one yellow card throughout the whole season, so he's very very smart with what he does. Yeah. He's contributed quite well. I'm not going to be able to give you the facts off the top of my head. The only issue that I have, but then it goes against me because is it Martinez, your centre back? He's very small. Kudus is only 5'9", so he's on the smaller side. However, obviously it's proven me wrong because Martinez, as a centre back who's small, has actually done really well this season. So
play like 6'5" rather than 5'9".
Yeah. So like, obviously, if he can just adapt his game to be able to be as effective as he is for Ajax, then it would be a great shout. Personally, I'll answer the question that you asked, Kaya. I believe that you need a really good centre back.
Yeah.
Because you can't keep relying on Shaw to move in the middle,
Yeah.
or you keep having these random partnerships with Lindelof, Varane.
Sorry, I was still getting to the centre back thing. Sorry, guys. Like, I've seen that we've been linked with that Napoli defender. Sorry, Luke. I'll let you get back into it. But I'm very sure you probably got the stats for this Napoli defender. I don't know.
Well,
You know
is it that Kim Min
that
Jae?
Yeah.
Kim Min Jae. Yeah. So he seems quite solid. I think he's like second or top of the league in like moving the ball forward. So like passes forward as well. So that will improve our team greatly.
And he's a
The
bloody
guy's
giant
solid
as
as
well, bro.
well. Yeah, he's a
Giant.
giant. The guy is
But
solid, bro.
he's
So,
one of the main reasons why Napoli have gone on to be so
exactly.
successful in their league this year. So
Yeah. So I'll let
he
you
was a
take it
great
away
shout.
from there, Luke.
No,
Sorry
bro.
cut
To
in,
be
bro.
honest, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I went to bed at 4 o'clock. I'm waking up early. I ain't got stats at the moment. But generally, like I know about the players, like the ballers. Italian league are all about possession and physicality, and I just feel as if they can always mold quite well in the defensive terms because it's not always been the case with attacking. Obviously, we've seen Lukaku go over to the Italian league and do really well, but in the Premier League, hasn't been so successful. Like in his bigger club career. For Everton, he done really well until it reached like the top 4. He never really exceeded.
To be fair, saying that, yeah, I know a lot of Manchester United fans discredit Lukaku, but his stats was quite decent in his first season for Manchester United.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously,
that's that. We
this is what I'm saying. Yeah. But at the end of the day, a striker has to put the ball in the back of the net, and his stats were pretty impressive. Obviously, he had touches like he was wearing Timberland, and this is what our fan base was cussing him about. You get me? But
Timberland boots, no, bro.
We've got to be fair to him. If we have to put a little leanway on it, his spell at Manchester United was not so bad. It wasn't so bad. If we're gonna,
it wasn't as bad as
on what you said. Yeah,
that's what it is.
I'll harp back to what you said, David, about like what do you expect us to be next season? Yeah. So a couple of things. Yeah, I can talk about like who I think we need to like seriously like not win the title, but like put in a stern challenge, yeah. And also, I can also talk about like where we are at in terms of this ownership situation, because this is what is going to determine a lot. Right. Yeah, you've got Rashford still sitting on like his deal, not signing it yet, because he knows that this whole ownership thing is still going on. You know, so here's what I think. If we listen, I don't want to disrespect someone who's been knighted in it, but if we evade this Jim Ratcliffe takeover, because we've seen his track record, like, and even trying to go in for Chelsea and they didn't even go for it either. I would rather him stay in Nice over there in the south of France and enjoy the good life over there in the sun. Yeah. If we get these Qatari men come in, then I can say that with the way they're talking, that money that they're gonna have, the things, it's not even about the money, it's about like how we spend the money. Exactly. Because Man City have like they spent money, but they spent it like wisely. Bro. That you can hardly like say there's been a transfer that Pep has like flopped with.
Yeah, there's only a handful.
It's very rare. It's really rare. Right. So like that's why like we need to like have the backing, yes, but we need to spend it wisely. So if we get that backing, and Ten Hag actually gets to bring the players that he wants, and he needs, then I can say that next season, I don't know if we'll win the title, because Man City, they've had that foundation built like over the past 6-7 years. So they're already ahead of us in terms of that. But if we can get that back in, and we can at least like have a surefire identity basically, because right now, Ten Hag's trying to build identity, and trying to like get these players to understand how he wants to play. Because you see, when he was at Ajax, for example, the way he was playing, the way he had them man playing, possession-wise, pressing, that's what he wants to do. But right now, he doesn't have the people to do that. But I think...
Please clip that, David, because when Man City get charged for their financial fair play, and he spent it wisely, bro.
Listen, no. But the thing is, like right now, I'm speaking in like what
I know what you're saying. It just make a very good
some hidden agenda that he wanted to put.
I was wondering what's Luke smiling about.
No. Like listen, that one, and the thing with that one is that they're still saying that one could still be a few years away. So like I can't really touch on that. I don't really know the ins and out proper. So it's hard for me to really say. I'm not a lawyer or nothing like that, so I can't really speak on that. But I think in terms of like what they've done on the pitch and how they've actually been running their club, what we can see anyway, they've been doing it like very smartly. You get it? So that's why I'm saying in terms of like us being serious challengers next season, if we get that backing, but we spend our money wisely, not spending 80-90 million and then having players who will not even play, that's a waste of investment. It's not good investing basically. If we get like the right players and Ten Hag gets the backing proper, I think we should definitely like put in a stern challenge next season. I don't know if we'll win, but definitely challenge next season for sure.
Would you sacrifice this year one big either centre back or midfielder for the redevelopment of your training ground?
But we've only got one. We've only got one world-class centre.
No, but this is the thing. So obviously, all these teams, like Leicester as well, spent so much money on their training facility. Man United haven't actually invested in their training facilities for years. You've got people coming back to United and saying it hasn't changed. Like Ronaldo, when he come back, he was like, it hasn't changed since.
It's the same dinner, ladies.
Like, the same. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm not saying that obviously having the training facilities will massively improve it, but would you not want to have a better training facilities to have the newer type?
I would. And that's something.
I think that's why we'll prefer for Sheikh Dessim to come in as well. Like he's up for all of that. And
that's one of the things he was promising. He was saying like to improve the training facility, and also actually redevelop Old Trafford as well. Because one thing Ronaldo said, he's right. Like we've like fallen behind organizationally our rivals. Like Man City. Even Liverpool have renovated Anfield. Arsenal, even Tottenham, who they're not rivals, but like, you know what I'm trying to say? They're all like taking that next step in terms of like trying to at least like make their stadiums like more attractive, basically. And might not have had Old Trafford looking. Listen, like I can't say like, it's gonna be Old Trafford in there, but I've been there like recently, and it's time for us to like make a few upgrades. Like it's looking a bit run down in it, like, do you get it? So I think that's where I would prefer this new owners come in, because Jim Ratcliffe, I do not trust him to do all that. I do not. And for us to sustain success, these things that Luke has spoken about in terms of the training facilities, and even renovating a stadium, sustain success is not just on the pitch, it's what you do like off the pitch as well, and I feel like these new owners coming in, like in terms of the Qataris, I think they will do that more than I trust Jim Ratcliffe to do that.
Because as Hudson was saying, if we had that Qatari money, we wouldn't even have to think about sacrificing a DM just to
literally.
Bro, we'll just splash that money on that new facilities, and it will even attract players that we want to get as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Because even though
100%.
People will say, Manchester United have their history, but a lot of people want to play in modern day stuff. Like people don't want to come to United because of the facilities there, bro. They don't want to come and it's just a shithole. Do you know what I'm saying? They want to see new things, you know, and this is what attracts players, bro. So I wouldn't say to a Rice, yeah, who wants to go to. If we had a bidding war between Rice, if we had a bidding war for Rice, yeah, Arsenal and Manchester United, yeah, I would think, even though he's an Arsenal fan at heart, let's just per se he wasn't, yeah. I would want to go to Arsenal, bro, because they have the facilities. They have their stadium is crisp, their training ground is crisp. Do you know what I'm saying?
Their projects as a whole is looking more appealing.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, we definitely need to upgrade on this stuff because if we want to attract the better players and progress, we have to change our facilities, but we have to change.
Trust me, it's a lot more than just the pitch.
Exactly, yeah. But we have to change. So, my expectations for Manchester United is to push for the title and to win at least one trophy. We've won one trophy this season. Yes, it's not the biggest trophy, but we've won a trophy. Now, if we're going to go into the summer and get players to improve the squad, I would like to see us at least in semi-finals or quarterfinals of the FA Cup, and like I said, push for that Premier League title and get out of our group stage for Champions League, bro. That's my expectation.
Nah. Quarter I want to say knockout stages, maybe even quarter final, like good to later on.
Yeah.
Really and truly quarters, but like.
I was gonna say for your expectations, personally, I feel like you need to do somewhat of an Arsenal did this year in regards to just continuously fight as long as you can to just push them. Like, I don't think you'll win it, but like, I don't think, I'm in top four, I'm happy. Like, you need, like, obviously winning a competition, even if it's the Carabao Cup, like, it's still a win at the end of the day.
We haven't won a cup in how long, bro? It's something. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I just feel as if a win in a cup, I think you could get, with the right backing, you could get second next year. But I personally do believe Liverpool will be back next year. I think this was just a one season where they were riddled with injuries. They didn't get the right people in. They decided to go for all attackers instead of actually focusing where they needed to, which was their midfield and their backup on defence, because they've had Joe Gomez on the right. And I think he is a good player, but unfortunately...
Joe Spice.
I just... We'll get onto that another time, but I just generally believe, like, Joe Gomez, unfortunately, has been made to look a lot worse than what he actually is.
Yeah. No, I hear that.
Well, those a-holes can enjoy the Europa League next season, innit? So,
yeah. Hold that, bro. Because these men actually really thought they could now try and charge at the last second, bro, to try and overtake Manchester United.
The worst bit, everyone was entertaining that thing.
Oh, they were. I know, bro. I said
I wasn't.
Too much.
Bro, I
was consistent with it.
I'm not saying United fans, bro. I'm saying the outside.
Oh no, some United fans, bro.
Yeah, some United fans
was
facts.
Bro, they was losing their nerves still.
I said,
bro,
fam, I said we got 2 home games left, bro. I'm not worried, blood. I'm not worried. Manchester United at home, I don't care, bro. Don't tell me nothing, fam. We'll win.
Yeah, we got this.
I think only City have got a better home record than us.
Yeah, only City. Yeah, only City.
Maybe Liverpool as well. I'm not too sure.
We're second. We're second, bro. It's only City. It's only City because City's only drawn one, lost one. That's it. So, yeah, man, we might as well move on to that City game. Manchester City won. Brighton won. Now, Brighton are now in the European stages. Fantastic job that De Zerbi has done, man. Absolutely fantastic. He's actually in a shout for Manager of the Season award. So shout out to him. Shout out to Brighton as well. They played some fantastic football against City, even though City did rotate their squad. But hey, Brighton.
It was fantastic football.
It was champagne football. I can't lie, they were playing. It was the tactically, both teams tactically, it was just amazing to watch, bro. This is what it was about, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I love to see two well-drilled teams go at it. Do you know what I'm saying? And
do you know how hard it is to outpossess Man City?
That's the best,
bro. Thank you very much, Hudson, because Brighton,
it's so hard,
bro. They actually was pushing City back. They were pushing City back, bro. For a large number of the game as well. It wasn't just, a 5-minute spell, bro. It was just constant. So, bro, you gotta give it up. You gotta give it up. And even Pep as well said he had some good praises to say about the Zerbi as well. Do you know what I mean? So fair play to them, man. They're such a well-drilled team. And as we were talking about facilities and, what happens off the pitch, they're one of the best in the league, bro. And this is
very well
seeing the results. You're seeing the results.
I'll ask you boys a question, because I think I know the answer, but literally my brain's not working completely today. You just said Brighton have guaranteed European football, yeah?
Yeah.
What if West Ham win the Conference League?
They're still guaranteed. They're still guaranteed the European.
But then they drop down to the Conference League.
Brighton, no. Because basically, my United here won the Carabao Cup here, and Man United and Newcastle both going Champions League. So basically, that Carabao Cup place here, normally you win and you get to Europa League. Yeah. But that one is now void, basically, isn't it? Because both teams are going Champions League. So that means that Brighton will definitely get to Europa League.
Well, Liverpool will be Europa.
Brighton, I wouldn't mind if Liverpool fall to the Conference League, but
But then if West Ham win it, I'd just wondering whether if West Ham won it, then Brighton would be knocked down into the conference rather than
I don't think so.
You know what? I'll double check that. Next time. But I believe that normally the team that won the Carabao Cup, they get a spot in the Europa League. Mm-hmm. But obviously, Man United and Newcastle don't need that because they're both in Champions League, which means that whoever finishes in that league position will get the Europa League.
Yeah, but last time when Chelsea won it, we got knocked out. Wasn't us who finished in fourth, or who finished in fourth? And got knocked, Chelsea were out of the Champions League spots. They won the Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
We got knocked out of fourth. Oh, for flip's sake. It's a similar kind of situation. I understand where Luke is coming from. It's like a knockdown kind of order, because if they win Conference League, they automatically get Europa, don't they?
I believe then it will be
the Europa League spot can't be for.
No, but then again, that
depends on how many they're awarding.
Place here, I would say then 8th place here would get No, because hold on. Europa League is what 5th, 6th,
7th,
right?
No,
fifth and sixth, yeah.
It's just fifth and sixth. So I think before it was even just fifth as well.
So, that's this is actually a good question, Luke. You know what, yeah. I'll actually go check up on this and I'll get back to you.
I'm doing it now.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Either ways, Brighton are in the European spots. Anyway.
Brighton,
David, just as a revenge, you got to put a little loading screen for Luke here.
What am I saying?
No, Luke knows what he's talking about, man.
I know, no, it's a good question, but he didn't have the answer.
Nah, he said he didn't know, innit?
I know.
I literally said before I even asked the question. I said I'm not 100% sure.
Still getting the loading.
But you know what, yeah? Don't be coming at me with this bullcrap, right? Nick, you know what? Next time we're on the pod, yeah, I'm gonna have stats ready. I'm gonna be asking you, man, question. I'll show you how it's actually done.
Hey, dude, Kai's coming for your net, bro.
Yeah, fam.
Kai's coming for your net.
It's because you can actually see it this time as well, isn't
it?
Hey, but you, man, yeah. Speaking of stats here, going back to that Brighton City game, while Luke looks at that those ramifications for European competition next season. You know, yeah, Brighton have taken. I saw this the other day. Brighton have taken the most points here, like off the top, like in the top six.
Top six,
out of everyone.
So,
yeah.
So I've just found out, yeah. So
20 points.
I'm sorry, I know you're talking. As the Hammers will not qualify for Europe domestically, England would have 8 teams in Europe next season, so it wouldn't affect it. So it would just have.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I was saying that
on how many
might get Conference League then. Yeah.
It always depends
on
how many they let in.
But no, if West Ham win it, they go into Europa, like Europa League, not Conference. So we'll have 3 teams in Europa League and then 1 in.
Okay, cool. All right then. Yeah, like I was saying, like Brighton, like this isn't even surprising to me. That first of all, that Cisco goal, flipping hell!
Oh, that kid!
My goodness, what a finish! But like you know what's mad with these lot, David? Yeah, like when I see them play against big teams, they are not out of place. Like they actually outplay. They've outplayed pretty much everyone, even Man City, bro. They actually outplayed Man City yesterday. And when they played City at the Etihad, I'm telling you right now, I think it was 3-1 to City, but trust me, they was on par with them in terms of like the player of the match, basically. They was going back and forth with them, so they actually are not out of place when it comes to these big games. So I'm not surprised they've actually taken the most points out of like the top 6 teams. Well, obviously they're top 6 side as well, but in terms of like City, Arsenal, United, who am I forgetting? Liverpool. I think they beat Liverpool and they drew at Anfield as well. So they are consistently actually one of the best sides in the league. And it was an impressive performance. I can't lie to you. Impressive stuff.
I can't lie. Like out of all teams in the Premier League, Brighton, I think from playing from defense to attack, the transition is, for me, it's outrageous, bro. It's outrageous. And they are so comfortable with playing at the back. Now, yes, there are times where, you know, they do look a bit shaky, but they trust each other. This is
crazy.
They are committed, They're committed to their style of play,
Exactly. And
you know, I've seen them doing them type passes against like top teams like us. And like sometimes the passes look shaky, like you said, David. They look shaky, but they just continue. And like, when they faced us in the FA Cup, was it?
Yeah.
Like we all know we were so lucky. We were so lucky.
For me, their problem is actually against the smaller teams. Like against the big teams, they're comfortable. They're in their element. They belong there. But the smaller teams, they start messing around and doing nonsense.
To be ruthless.
But like the top teams, they have no problem. They've gone to Emirates and slapped Arsenal, gone to Old Trafford. The only team to beat us this season at Old Trafford. Obviously, we'll start the season, but still, they've shown they can do that. Yeah. They got robbed against Tottenham. Like they slapped Chelsea, even though they're not really a top team.
Yeah. So with with the success that Brighton's got, and with the manager that they've got, and we previously said on another pod that we believe that he would have been a great shout for manager of the season. How he come in and still maintained, and then even exceeded what his expectations were. As a Brighton player, do you think like they'd want to go to a different club, knowing that their club's now going in the right direction? I'm just asking.
Depends
on one more season.
If I was a Brighton player, I would 100% stay. You've got a manager that you can trust. I've even heard about Danny Welbeck talking about De Zerbi, bro. The way he drills things into this team, like they love working under him. You've got good players around you. Yeah, there is no point for me going to another side when you have reached your targets and you want to go higher. There's no point. If you're, for example, like we were saying about Ferguson, yeah. He's young, he's talented. Bro,
makes sense to stay there.
Yeah, it makes sense, bro. See how you fare out when you're playing 2-3 games a
week,
week,
yeah.
and then see, all right, cool, I can hack this. Then we can see if I can proceed into a bigger club. There's no point moving
But
now.
Casado, you need to go.
No.
Let me tell you something.
Caicedo, yeah, like is you know what it is, yeah, like and something like that. Even the Zerbi said, he said these players, yeah, deserve, yeah, to play at a high level. He said Caicedo and McAllister. Now Brighton is a great club, but the problem with that is that they still have their limits as to what they can truly do. They can have like some great seasons, but in terms of sustained success, yeah, they have to go to a club like a Man United or a Man City or a Arsenal, a club that's got the stature but also the financial ability to maintain that level of like success, basically. And Brighton, yeah, like they are more a selling club, so it's not sustainable for them to keep doing what they're doing every season when they go keep sending their best players for huge sums of money. You get it?
Again, their recruitment is absolutely insane, so they'll just come and replace.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? But
I hear that.
In terms of what Luke was saying about Caicedo, the reason why like Caicedo is like, for me, he's just head and shoulders, because he's played in like two different systems now. He's played in the back three and he's played in the back four, and he's excelled at both. So that tells me already that you just know what you're doing, bro. You know what you're doing. It doesn't matter what formation you're put in, you're gonna be doing a job. Man's a DM and he plays left, like he's been playing left back for a couple of games. Right back.
Bro, he played left back against. I know Saka wasn't that great, but he played against Arsenal, switching sides with a spin. And bro, it's crazy, man.
It's insane. So for me, like, he's on that version of, I see a Kante in him. Like, he's that good, bro. And this is why, like, out of all the Brighton players, I'm like, bro, Caicedo, he's the one. He's that outstanding person for me within that crop of players in Brighton. Moving on to the finale of the Premier League, you get me, on Sunday. We have some very interesting feats, but to be fair, most of them are features that don't really mean things, you know what I'm saying? It's just for pride. Speaking of pride, with pride that needs to be regained, Arsenal take on Wolves. Now, Arsenal have...
Nah. You know what, yeah, bro? The relegation battle, is where it's at. I think we should really start with that. I can't lie to you, man. Say no more. Because I've got agendas pending for certain teams. Like I need certain teams from Yorkshire to get relegated expeditiously, fam.
Well, we might as well start off with that. Leeds taking on Tottenham Hotspur.
They're playing Tottenham.
I was gonna say, bro. You know what? Tottenham Hotspur absolutely suck. Yeah, they absolutely stink, bro. Need a win. They need a win. They are playing in Ellen Road, so it's not going to be a very easy game for Tottenham. Big Sam.
Tottenham minute.
Yeah, this is Big Sam's time to prove his worth. You get me, saying that he's on the same level as Pep and Arteta. Now, bro, put your money where your mouth is, and let's see what you can do. Now, broskies, what do you think the scores is going to be in that game, though? Because, bro, Tottenham leak goals, fam. They leak goals. I can't lie, I'm seeing a 2-1 Leeds, bro. I think Rodrigo bags 2 goals, fam. Harry Kane's going to get his customary goal. I think he's on 28 goals, in fact, and I think he wants to get to 30, so maybe he bags 2. I don't know, blood, but...
You know what?
It's going to be 2-1.
I'll let Kyle Luke go first. You know my agenda is already pending, so I'll let them go first, and then I'll go.
All right. We'll let Hudson have his shine. Yeah, I think same as David. I'm gonna go same as David. 2-1 Leeds. I was gonna say 3-1, but 2-1 Leeds.
All right, cool. Luke?
I I just feel as if it's hard, isn't it? Because Leeds are in like the relegation zone right now. They need a win. It's not, they can't even rely on the draw.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I forgot. Agenda's a clashing here, David. He's got agenda for Leicester. I've got agenda for Leeds, innit?
Leicester going down, bro. Even
we
you,
got
even
agendas
you
clashing.
admitted that, bro. Like, you can't even go back on your word, bro. I got messages.
Yeah.
I'm right. Yeah, so
I want Leeds to go down though. I want Leeds to go down.
It might happen for the
Tottenham have
both
got
of us.
nothing to
It might
play
happen
for.
the both
It
of us.
might happen for the
play
both of you still. I can't. So basically, let me read out the table for you so you don't have an exact clear view of what's going on right now.
Bottom to top, innit?
Everton, yeah. Everton 17th place with 33 points. Yeah. Leicester with 31 points. Then Leeds with also 31 points. But Leicester have a better goal difference than Leeds.
Well, I was gonna say if Everton draw, Leicester only need to win. It don't matter because their goal difference will be better.
Yeah.
If Leicester lose and Leeds win, Leeds would have to then win by
Everton
more
need to
than
lose,
3.
basically.
Yeah.
They'd have
For
to beat
Leeds.
Tottenham with more than 3 goals because they'd be level and thing, and then I don't know what their head-to-heads this season is.
Mm.
It's hard because Tottenham.
No, it's not. They're going to get relegated.
No, I'm saying like with the Tottenham game, in regards to the Tottenham game, the Tottenham themselves are they're so annoying to watch. They're so
diabolical, bro. They're diabolical.
I remember, you know what? I'm
going
gonna
to
go.
get stressed, you know.
For Hudson, yeah, this will make Hudson smile. I'm going 1-1.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
I can't lie.
You best back your word about Leicester now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool, man. Stop drawing me out, man. No, bro. Don't draw me out for the public. What's wrong with you, man?
Hudson, what do you think the scoreline's going to be? Agenda must run, yeah?
So, I would like to start this off by saying I think the only club that would fill me with more joy going down other than Leeds will be Liverpool. But obviously, that's not going to happen. So, you got to sell for the next best thing. Let me tell you about Leeds, first of all, yeah? This disgusting fan base. Yeah, let me tell you about them, first of all. These men actually think, yeah, like we're actually their rivals. Like, I kid you not. I kid you not. Yeah. I've been to a game, yeah, where we played them, yeah? Like, these men, when I spoke to their fans after the game, they actually believe, yeah, that we are actually rivals, bro. We're not rivals. You man, yeah, are peasants. You man are peasants, yeah, with that little flower in your crest. You're not gonna go back down to where you deserve to be, bro. I'm telling you right now, I can't stand Leeds, bro. I can't lie to you. I can't stand that fan base. I'm telling you right now, they are going down. And you know what? Agenda must run. I'm saying Harry Kane hat-trick, yeah. Tottenham to win 4-2. These men need to get relegated yesterday, fam. I can't stand them. Back to where you belong, you bums. Back to where you belong, man.
Hey, I can't lie to you. Now they do deserve. I don't like their fan base either, bro. Because I remember when they came up. When they came up, bro, they were screaming. Fam, why are they mentioning United's name, bro? We're not in the same conversation. I really don't understand. Fam, stick to your lane. Stick to your lane.
Their lane's a championship, bro. The fan base is listen, you guys deserve championship football. You might deserve 46 games, yeah, to travel to even Millwall gonna smoke you a lot next season as well, man. I'm telling you right now. You might deserve what you're gonna get.
You know when we was at Millwall, I was saying, "Oh, this player plays for Leeds. This player." They've literally come out and said that if they stay up, they're gonna sell the centre back that wasn't playing now. I said really good, but if they go down, they're keeping him and playing him. And as a Millwall fan,
I guess they're keeping them then.
No, but
I guess they're keeping them.
Like they might. I'm just throwing it out there. Obviously, I don't think so because with my prediction, but They done it last year. They stayed up.
Well,
They
this
done the
season they're not
greatest
staying up.
escape.
Boy,
You never
Well,
know.
this
it's
season,
gonna be tough for me.
this season, they're going to be locked behind the door. They're getting relegated, man. Trust me. They're not going to escape in this season.
You know Hudson's going to be doing magic somewhere.
Bro, they are
some
going
rain
down.
dances
I won't lie to you.
Listen,
I won't lie to you.
listen.
There is no judge in the world that can save Tottenham Hotspurs, bro. There is no black magic. There is nothing in this world at the moment. I do not.
Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes.
Oh, tomorrow I'll call you, Hudson.
Look at my eyes. Leeds are going down, bro. They're gonna lose that game and they're gonna go down. And be exactly where they deserve to be. I'm telling you right now.
You know those stickers on the back of a car where there's someone pissing on a fucking top, bro? That's hard to
Yes, that's me, bro. I'm telling you right now, yeah, I can't stand that fan base, dude. They are going down. Whether they like or not, they are going down, bro. Where they belong. You bums.
Next.
I don't see it. The team that you must back now, Hudson. You have to back no matter what.
No. I'm backing Everton to stay up. I want Everton to stay up, man.
But according to what Luke was saying, Leicester.
Yeah, no. To be honest with you, it's because I had beef with Luke here throughout the season. We was trying to like his agenda for Leeds. Leicester was so strong. Yeah,
I've said this from day one. From day one,
I'll try to fight him on it. But yeah, I think he might be right. Still, I can't lie. I think he might be right.
I called two big things. I said Liverpool out of the top four, and I said Leicester to go down. And he was like, "No, it's not happening."
You know what, Luke? Live on camera, see, I'm here signing my L, man, for Leicester.
You know what?
Listen, you got me, man. I'm sorry.
The problem is with Leicester, they
can beat West Ham because West Ham focus on the Conference League, innit?
However, do West Ham want to go to the Conference League off the back of a loss?
I don't think they care though. I think they would rather be like
I would
healthy.
care. I want momentum. If I was West Ham, I'd want momentum.
Yeah,
but who they playing in that final though?
Pardon?
Who they playing in that final? Conference League final?
Fiorentina.
I don't need mental
Fiorentina only just lost the final against Inter Milan in one of their cups. I can't remember. I don't want to.
Oh really? Coppa Italia.
Yeah.
It was 2-1. It was 2-1. They lost 2-1.
Yeah. Martinez bagged twice as well, but he's done well for them still. Can't lie. But,
you know what? I hear what you're saying, Luke. Here, but I just feel like West Ham, they're not going to be as committed. Trust me, these players, they want to play in the European final, bro. Trust me, they're not trying to get injured last year of the season.
Yeah,
trust me when I say they're not going to come with it like with the same intensity. So that will build well for Leicester. I think Leicester will win the match, but the thing is, I think Everton will also beat Bournemouth, who are already in Cancun already. So that's just it.
Yeah, big facts. Scoreline, Hudson. We'll start with you. Scoreline for that Leicester versus West Ham game.
I think it'll be tense, but I think Leicester will get the win based on what I said already in terms of West Ham players solely focused on that Conference League final. That imagine one of them getting injured before the final.
Yeah.
You get it? After stopping all season.
I don't even think West Ham will play all their
exactly. So I think.
Can you please tell me a time when David Moyes has actually generally changed his team? He never does it, even if he has to. He never does it.
He done it a couple of times, bro. He dropped Rice.
Brentford even most
he dropped Rice and
he dropped Rice before the Man United game. That was the only one. Like that's and Rice has played every other game since even Hudson was like, it's agenda because or was it you, David, saying, they particularly rested Rice.
Yeah.
And then, David Moyes, unfortunately, he just sticks to what he knows, and I don't think that he's gonna change much. I could be wrong, and I will put my hands up. I'll sign the L, but honestly,
you know what? You're going to sign L because you will be wrong. He's going to make those changes.
It's the last game.
Trust me. Last game of the season. It's not worth it.
Of the season, bro. I think.
Imagine someone who is black.
You know what? Yeah. The real question is, the real question is, what's the date of the Conference League final? Like in comparison, what's the gap?
It's
Like, if
the
it's
following
over
week.
a full-on week, I'd say
But you listen to this though, Kai. Yeah, it's a week.
Few
Yeah,
men
but
will get a
imagine.
run out. A few men will get a run out.
Maybe they might play like maybe a half or something, but there's no way they're gonna play full 90. Imagine one of them get injured. They are going to be pissed, and obviously that hampers your chances to win the Conference League final, which is your main aim anyway. Because they made changes against Brentford. Yeah, like they say, you know what, we're safe already. You might have this. We got the second leg of the semi-final to focus on. Do you get it? So that's why I think they might play a half at best. But I think in terms of like the importance of the game for Leicester, I think Leicester are definitely going to win that game. Like
7th of June, the game.
7th of June. So it's about a week, isn't it?
A week
It's
and
a
a
bit
bit
more than a week.
Yeah, it's like
just over a
week and a bit.
Yeah, it's a week now. But the thing, Luke, it's not even really about like the time they got to prepare for it. It's that last.
I know. I understand what you're saying.
You know,
I completely understand what you're saying. I'm not.
Yeah,
I wouldn't disagree with it. And
obviously,
I would believe it. It's just David Moyes has a track record of not changing that much. Like,
and because your Leicester gentleman's run as well.
Yeah, no, fuck Leicester, innit? No, you know what? The thing is, I'm so happy when they won. When they won the league, I was so happy for them.
You better watch it.
No, when they won the league, I was so happy
for a match of the day, bro.
They've been so bad this season. I don't think they deserve to be in the Premier League. Like,
I agree with you, bro. I can't lie. I agree with you.
So I'll give my prediction for the West Ham game. I think it'll be. I was gonna do a Kai and say 2 results, but I'll do 2-2. I'll let you do.
Some matches require it. So go for it, bro. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Kai wants to hear it, bro. From the two score master.
I was gonna say either 2-2, or if like I'm right in saying that they're not going to change the team too much, it'll be 2-1. The only reason why I believe that Leicester will get goals is the fact that they've got Iheanacho that's just come back, because they ain't getting anything from Vardy.
Well, to be fair, Vardy's been kicking in with some few goals in his last couple of games, though.
Bro, he's like League One now.
I can't lie. I still, do you know what? Like, it's crazy. Vardy's 36 and he's still able to run. Like, he's still able to break lines, bro. Like, it's mad. Like, for me, I rate this guy, even though he hasn't been the same for the last couple of seasons, but.
No, I rate his story, but it's time to end it, man.
I think he's done at his store. Kai, what's your prediction for Leicester versus West Ham?
1-0 West Ham.
I'm gonna go with 1-1. I think both teams will score. I think it's gonna end up a draw, man. I have no faith in Leicester, but. Do you know what's crazy? Leicester go down.
I didn't even say the score. I was going to think. I forgot, but I think Leicester's going to win. I think these changes I expect coming in is going to be the decider of the game. Basically, if like you said, if West Ham play their first team, of course, like Leicester, for me, they're going to lose the game. But because they're going to make all these changes, I think Leicester's actually going to win 2-0.
Okay. Wow. 2-0. Yeah. What I was going to say was. Do you know how many quality players Leicester have to go? If they
the vultures here are just
let me tell you, I was saying this. Bro, the raid is gonna be like Vikings, bro, Ragnar, bro. Them man are gonna raid Leicester, bro.
Different level,
Bro, I'm telling you now,
bro.
it's gonna be
Them man are going to
Vikings
be playing
settings,
youth
man.
academy
See,
first 11 next season,
Viking
bro.
settings, bro. Just up there.
Like, it's so crazy.
Bro. It's
so you
mad.
got like Tielemans, you got Madison,
Madison, Harvey Barnes. I thought
Harvey
Barnes,
Barnes,
was a baller, bro.
so many,
It's
indeed,
mad, bro.
so many man, them, bro.
who's the one? Not Fires, the centre back that's been scoring on goals for fun. The other centre back.
Wait, Fires has been scoring on goals.
Oh, probably he's scored
So Yinchu,
No,
So I think he would be.
Skionsu is decent as well. I think he's a decent player. Yeah,
he's a decent player.
someone will get him for sure.
Yeah. But
anyway, it all fucked up from when they sold Cashel Schmeichel for like 1 million, bro.
that one was silly. That one was
It's a
absolutely
violation,
Nah,
bro.
I won't lie to you, Kai. It all went downhill after that tragic helicopter accident, man. So ever since that one passed
That
away,
was the real reality of it. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the real reality of the situation.
Ever since he passed away, the way the club's been run by his children, not been the same no more, man.
They've
Not been the same no more.
Man's legacy for real, blood.
Yeah, man.
And then we have
Everton, Bournemouth, isn't it?
versus Bournemouth. Now, like I
Yeah.
said, bro, Bournemouth, they've been in Cancun for like 4 weeks.
1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Yeah, bro, they have been really partying hard, drinking bottles, partying with girls, all of that stuff, blood. Honestly, it's absolutely mad. Sean Dyche.
Like billing it.
Yeah, bro, real talk, fam. Sean Dyche, you get me, has the chance to put Everton in that safety role. They're at home. So, to be fair, they should win. They should win.
Fuck Pickford, bro. He's shit, man.
Fam, so you're going to say that just because of Pickford, bro? Fam,
I genuinely, like...
This guy.
I know I've said
this is just a
with the results that I've said, yeah. Obviously, I've said like Leeds and Leicester to go down, yeah. If I really wanted my way, I'm sorry, Hudson. I'd rather Leeds stay up than because I hate Pickford. I hate him.
Not as much I hate Leeds.
No,
My hatred trumps your hatred right now, bro. Don't be selfish, man.
I just don't understand, yeah. A goalkeeper doing his job and he like literally the easiest save and he's fucking going, yes, come on. He lets him fall. I'm like, you mad? I don't understand the guy. Like, I'd rather, and you know, when I saw the England team recently, yeah, and I see Sam Johnson in there and Pickford's still in there, I'm like, I'd rather like steal from Brighton, just be in there just to make up numbers because I genuinely don't like the guy. Like, we're not going to progress as a country. We wouldn't progress with Pickford in it. I don't care.
This is brilliant.
If someone will go to me, but Pickford's not done nothing wrong in the like England shirt, bro. I swear,
this is brilliant, man.
You cannot by Tukameni from like 25 yards out where you got like I just don't. He's just so shit. Honestly, I don't know what he is. I just don't like the guy.
Oh fucking hell! I agree with you. He's way overhyped. Yeah, he's not as good as the English fan base perceives.
Like I feel sorry for Everton because generally, if you were if Pickford weren't in the team, I'd 100%.
Your thing went nuts, bro.
Yeah, fam.
Hey, man,
your thing started moving back.
That's that. Look what Pickford done to him, fam. My goodness.
Yeah, your thing cut off,
bro.
You were
the hatred is strong,
man was drinking juice to
Wow.
Hey, the hatred is strong, fam.
Yeah, it's strong, fam.
I genuinely can't stand him.
Yeah.
Can't stand him.
No, I hear you, man. Honestly, I hear you still. Predictions for that game.
Bournemouth 1-0. Bournemouth 1-0. Well, it's still the predictions work anyway. Even if they lose and the other two teams draw, they stay up. I just can't stand it, bro. He's dead.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I want Billing to score as well. Billing, he best get the goal.
Oh, flipping hell.
Oh,
This is
nah.
sensational stuff. I can't lie. Like, this guy's made me cry, bro, honestly.
But you know what made it worse, yeah? A couple of weeks ago, you have an Arsenal fan saying they want him as a backup. That's your boy Wayne.
Yeah, nah, he's mad. I can't lie, he's mad.
And Luke, you wonder why that mug Wayno didn't come to this pod, because he said things like that, which I'm going to crucify him for the next time he jumps on. But yeah, I think let's move on quickly. I think Everton will get the win. The urgency they're going to play with, yeah, I think I don't know if Bournemouth will score. Yeah, but I'm gonna say something along the lines of 3-1 Everton.
Okay.
I've got 2-1 Everton. I don't know if Bournemouth's gonna score either, but yeah, I'm gonna say 2-1.
I'm going with 2-0. I'm going 2-0 Everton.
Probably agree with that more, to be honest. But
to be honest.
A nothing to play for match. Just pride. Arsenal versus Wolves at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal's season has been fantastic, but the way they've bowed out of this Premier League is ridiculous, bro. Nobody, I don't care. Nobody can tell me that they haven't bottled this league, bro. Nobody can tell me they fucking bottled it. But as a whole, they've had a wonderful season. Let's not have that confused. But yeah, for this game, man, them predictions.
3-0 Arsenal.
Odds.
3-1 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 2-0. I'm gonna go with 2-0 to Arsenal. Aston Villa versus Brighton, two fantastic teams that's played exceptionally well this season.
I like that for
Aston Villa at home.
So, hey, all I'm saying is that goals galore, mate. Goals galore.
I think so. Still, I think so. Predictions.
What game is this again? Sorry,
Aston Villa versus Brighton.
Look what this guy Pickford has fried this guy, you know. My goodness.
Trust me.
He can't think straight no more, fam.
The positions
Pickford has
changed.
Messed him up, fam. Hey, nothing was the same, man. After Pickford, fam. What's going on, Luke?
Bro, I'm still trying. I'm trying to I'm tired, man. But I don't go out too much, and I feel like an old man now. You know what? I'll get my prediction out of the way, bro. I'll say 3-2. 3-2 Aston Villa.
Okay.
I would go for the opposite of that. I would go 3-2 Brighton.
Mm-hmm. Exactly that. I'm a back Hudson on that 3-2 Brighton.
I think Aston Villa are winning, bro. I think Aston Villa wins 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro, since everyone's doing Agenda FC, let me get back to Ollie Watkins, bro. He ain't doing shit for nobody. I've been saying this for God knows how long.
It's only because he lost 2 P's, bro. It's only because
he lost 2 P's. But he ain't done fucking shit since that day, yeah? And every man will think man's doing judge on him, yeah? But bro, man's been missing pens. Man's been missing.
Well, you must have done judge because that penalty was
bro.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Bro, it was awful.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yo,
man, put your money on him to score.
But yeah, man. You get it. But yeah, man.
Brentford versus Man City. Brentford at home. Man City's got the FA Cup to look forward to. Rotations might run. We don't know. You know,
doesn't matter if it's rotation.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's mad.
I'm gonna put a bet on Ivan Toney betting on the
match. So you're wrong, man. Yeah. You're wrong, fan.
Hey, man's been betting for his team to lose, bro. Do you know what?
That
He
is
actually,
wow.
let me tell you
That's
something.
such a
wow.
This man has really disrespected this club, you know. And he's, bro, he said, fuck Brentford. He's betted against
Fuck
them.
Newcastle.
Bro, he is mad.
He's done it for a few teams,
And guess
bro.
what? And guess what, David? They can't do nothing.
They can't do
because guess
nothing
what?
because he's
Man
the
bagged
man,
20
bro.
goals for you, man.
Yeah,
You can't tell man nothing.
Yeah, it's true. It's mad. But mate, yeah, predictions, man. Them.
Ooh, I'm gonna shock people with this one.
I'm going. Do you know what? I'm going for a draw. I'm going for a draw. I'm going 2-2 because I won't lie. That Mbeumo guy's been on fire. You know, he's been on fire.
And
Whistle. Yeah. Them men have been on fire still. I think 2-2, man. I think for me.
I think the last time Man City saw Brentford there, they still have nightmares about Ivan Toney. So I'm sure they'll be relieved that he's not playing. So I would say I reckon they'll probably do like a half and half type thing, like 45, and then get the stars off basically. So I reckon a 1-1 draw.
Okay.
2-2, but now that I'm thinking of it, nah, let me just stay there. I will stay. 2-2.
You know, his dad's saying other result, isn't
it? 2-2, but there's a possibility Brentford might just win it.
No.
Yeah, I hear that still. I can't lie. I hear that.
As I agree that the teams will be changed. However, I think Haaland will start.
Yeah.
Because he's in a somewhat of a little, I say a slump. He's only like 3
it's not even a drought, bro.
Like, they're going to want him to be getting on the score sheet. He has been doing everything but scoring. So I'm going to say 3-1. I reckon Haaland gets a brace. So.
Okay. All right. Chelsea versus Newcastle. Chelsea at home.
Newcastle.
4-1 Newcastle.
4-1. 4-0.
4-1 Newcastle. You heard what I said.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell, bro. Fucking hell.
You know what? I'm going to go for the same goal difference, but I don't think Chelsea is scoring. I'm going to say 3-0.
Yeah, bro, like,
Chelsea
are bad, bro.
Chelsea are bad still. Yeah.
My man played so bad and it beat 4-1. You know what? No, I changed my mind. 4-0 Newcastle. 4-0 Newcastle.
I'm a 2-0 Newcastle.
I'm going 3. I'm going 3-1. I'm going to go with 3-1. I think Chelsea does score. This one's going to be a good game. Crystal Palace versus Nottingham Forest. Crystal Palace at home.
Palace are taking that one, man.
Yeah, I think so too. But Nottingham Forest.
This our knee guys been doing this thing. I want to say, yeah, man. I want to say, I'm gonna say, oh, you know what? Yeah, let's go for a wild one. Let's say 3-2 Palace.
I'm saying 3-1 Palace. You know.
Congrats to Eze as well for getting a call up for England. So,
Oh no,
well deserved, man.
And Dan Burn for Newcastle as well. But
well deserved too. To be fair,
yeah, I'm gonna say 2-1. I don't know how to say his name properly. I don't want to crucify.
Our knee.
Yeah, he's on form for a weird strike. He's got a weird.
Bro, it's weird, bro. I think he's shit, but like, bro, it's just pulling off.
It's working though. It's working.
It's pulling off.
He's better Mason Mount though.
He's Spanos snapping, bro. He's Spanos snapping. That's what
allow it.
Hudson, bro.
Allow it, fam. This guy, bro. Yeah, I think 3-1.
No, so
Palace,
wait.
man.
Sorry, Luke. You said 2-1 to who though?
Huh? 2-1 Palace.
Who?
2-1 Palace.
Okay, 2-1 Palace. All right.
By the way, do you still have Eze in your fantasy, Luke?
Yeah. I'll answer it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll quickly run through it if you want, because the thing is, I've got Edison in my team at the moment, and I don't think they're going to even play him. It's really annoying.
I don't want no Man City players in my team, man.
I just want to know if Eze's on your team because
I got Edison, Trippier, Wan-Bissaka, Estepinian, Eze, Grealish, Rashford, Salah, Mitrovic, Haaland, and Isak.
I've only got one free transfer, bro. I'm putting Eze in my team. Fuck that. I'm putting Eze in my team because I have.
It's either him or Elise. Honestly, one of those.
I was split between it because I think Odegaard might get this, but I don't know.
And also, Luke, it's a big one for David as well because right now, he's level at the top here with one of our boys here. And another one's like 3 points behind him. So
it's close.
He can do Arsenal go from first to third.
So basically,
I'm 300 points in front of
you're chilling,
man. Basically, my decision is between Odegaard and Mahrez. Now, I want to switch one of them for Eze. Now, Odegaard's at home. I think Arsenal might get stuff. I think Odegaard might get. But the thing is, I don't know if Mahrez is playing now. This game.
There's no guarantee that Mahrez.
Yeah, bruv. It's no.
Yeah, but then they haven't played Grealish the last 2 games either.
Against Chelsea.
Yeah.
But it's like we
were saying the other day. Out of Mahrez and Odegaard for Eze, which one would you take off for this?
I'll take off Mahrez.
You just can't trust Pep Roulette, man.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'd put Mahrez on the bench, but then I'll put him at the beginning of the bench. So if obviously it doesn't work out, then he still gets the point.
Yeah, but if you had to,
I have to transfer one of them, bro. So one of them has to come out.
That's the thing. One of them has to come out.
And who was it? Mahrez and
Odegaard.
Potentially, I'll take Odegaard out. He's been performing for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, whereas I agree with that, but at the same time, Pep Roulette is a real thing.
Yeah.
But it's like we were saying the other day. I don't know if it was on Pod or in the group chat. Like you got the whole Mahrez for Bernardo, like where he chops and changes. So this ain't a serious game. So it's very likely that Mahrez does play.
Yeah, but like I said, like Pep doesn't want to go to a game and just draw it, man.
Yeah.
And also, they've got big games coming up. Like, I understand the concept of, we don't want people getting injured. However, Man City's second team is just as good as most people's first.
100%.
So, obviously, Mahrez has been playing more recently. Jack Grealish hasn't. Jack Grealish got a knock, so he didn't play the last 2 games.
Yeah.
Don't know whether they're going to start with Foden and then bring Grealish on later, but I've risked it with Grealish this week. So
okay, I think Foden will start. I might even change. I want Foden now. Fuck, he made like 12 points the other day. Pissed me off, man.
It's hard to go for City players.
Yeah,
to make the right choice. Don't go for any City players.
My biggest one was leaving Ben Mee out on my bench.
Yeah, you're pissed. I can't lie.
That one was crazy. That one was
bad. Yeah, so we said Crystal Palace.
You've got Man United.
Manchester United versus Fulham. It's nothing game to play for, but pride to get as well. Again, Manchester United at home, rarely lose. But Fulham do cause us small problems when we come to face them. You get me? But
3-1 Man United.
We should get the job done. Yeah.
3-1 Man United. Yeah, that's what I'm going for anyway.
3-2. 3-2, I think it'll be an interesting game. Mitrovic on a run. Pereira got some pride to play for coming back.
Yeah, Mitro's coming back to the scene of his crime. So, yeah, that might be fair enough.
And then final game of the season, we like to blood a few youngsters as well. So, shout outs to Kobe Mino as well.
Will you be representing your new home kit as well this weekend?
I doubt it. We don't normally do it in the same season still, so we normally do it pre-season things. So yeah, I doubt it'll be this week.
A lot of people are starting. Liverpool done it last week.
Yeah.
Luke,
I think he'll be doing that.
I said 2-1. I was gonna say 3-2, but I'll just say something different. I think 2-1. I think, like Hudson said, keeping Mitrovic off the tape, off the score sheet might be a bit difficult, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These fucking assholes. I wanted a clean sheet last time and they conceded to fucking Chelsea, bro. Yeah, man, 2-1, 2-1 to Manchester United. And then lastly, but not least, the relegated side, Southampton versus Europa League level Liverpool, lad. You get me? Sounds very correct, innit? Sounds very correct.
No, do you know what it is, yeah? This is what feeder club versus the senior club, innit? B versus A. Because the amount of players that they've sold to Liverpool,
Yeah,
Liverpool is just a
for
mad
real,
thing.
though. For real. But for
So-
me, Southampton are getting slumped, lad. They're getting slumped. I think it's gonna be like 4-5, bro. I can't lie to you. I think Sunderland's getting too. Depending on who they start, I don't know if they're gonna give Bobby Firmino his last game. I even wanted. Yeah, sorry, man. Then my laptop absolutely shut down in the heat, blood. So it's absolutely crazy, but yeah, we back again. You get me? So where were we? We were talking about the Liverpool game. Yeah, I was saying I don't know whether Bobby Firmino is gonna get his last game for Liverpool. I want.
He has to.
Yeah, I think so.
He has to.
So. Yeah.
Like we were saying, he's been a great servant to the club, man. So definitely needs to get his flowers.
Yeah.
Bring him off after 70 minutes. Get that round of applause.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Facts.
If they don't do that, then
see them turkey teeth again. That one last smile.
Yeah. But yeah, as I said, I think Liverpool are absolutely gonna lay some pipe on Southampton. Like it's gonna be absolutely peak, bruv. I'm going for 4-0. I'm going for 4-0.
Yeah, I think 3-0. I'm hoping Salah because he's in my team.
Yeah, same.
But I think Liverpool just revolutionised with Trent being in that team right now.
Facts.
So I don't see them losing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they revolutionised, but well, it's final day of the season, so Southampton need to play with a bit of pride. They're still gonna lose,
They
but
should
I
have
say
played
it's
with a
gonna
bit
be
of pride from a couple games ago.
Yeah, but it's gonna be for me. I see it as a 2-0 game still. 2-0 Liverpool.
All Southampton players will be doing is showcasing to some teams to try and get them to stay in the Premier League. That's all they're gonna do. It's like the only one that's really cemented.
So you can't be shipping 4 or 3, man.
Yeah,
no, he's the only one who deserves. And Dan Juma, he's had a few decent moments, and what's the keeper's name as well? He's quite decent, the keeper. I don't know if is the keeper actually their keeper? Yeah. Bizuna. Is he actually their keeper?
Yeah, but
he's a bit decent. So
I have a weird thing that I don't think he's as good as he probably seems. Like he's quite small as well.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. I think because Southampton's been peppered the whole season, I think he's like the most after James Ward-Prowse, he's more of their most outstanding player. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not too sure about him. I would have to see. But yeah, man, I think that
you're saying 4-5-0, yeah.
Yeah, man. I think Liverpool are smoking these men, bro. I think they're getting absolutely smoked, bro.
Yeah.
Liverpool want to go out on a high. You get me? Send Bobby Firmino on his way. You get me nicely. I think Southampton stand no chance today, tomorrow, man. Absolutely no chance. But we could see a bit of a shift around. You never know. It's last game of the season. They've cemented their place in Europa football. You never know on this last day, man. You might see a couple kids coming through. Who knows, man? But Southampton, they're getting smoked, bro.
They won't come straight back up either.
Yeah, they won't.
No, 100%.
They won't. They're in
But still a better chance than Leicester to come back up.
I
You
don't know,
reckon?
you know.
Nah, I don't think
know,
so. I think Leicester have more of a chance.
I think Leicester's going to lose too much. Leicester's going to lose too much, and it's going to be similar to like Sunderland.
Yeah, to be honest, their players will get raided, but they should have it. I don't. Yeah, I think they got more of a chance than Southampton, in my opinion, anyways.
Yeah, Southampton's always had the academy, so.
Yeah, man. And I believe that wraps up the predictions and the finale of the Premier League. Now,
come on, Dortmund.
Yeah, yeah. To be fair, even though I am in Munich, it would be nice for Dortmund to win for a change. You get me, Roy? To be honest, I don't think Bayern Munich deserve to win the league, but they've
Munich are away today as well.
Yeah, they're away. Yeah.
It'll be a quiet area, man.
Yeah, to be fair. You know what? So some of the players go to the barbers that I go to, you know, promoting and all that. Yeah, bro. So I haven't seen. Do you know what's mad? I was getting the last time I think it was a month ago. I got my hair cut, yeah. And then the barber gets a call and he's like, Chupo, yeah. I'm like, what? Now, obviously, I've seen like he's got some frames of Bayern Munich shirts and they're all signed. So, and he's had promos of on his Insta of Bayern Munich players, in it. But when you were saying Chupo, I didn't like. I was just in my own world, in it. And then he said, "Yeah, I've got to close the shop at 5, blah blah." And then he said, "Yeah, soon." And then he said, "Yeah, Choupo-Moting's coming." I said, "What?" I said, bro, and I've literally finished my haircut and he said he's coming in like 45 minutes. And I said, nah, bro, I'm not staying in the shop for 45 minutes just to meet Choupo-Moting. I was like, fam, tell him to come now, but I want to get his autograph, blah, blah. I was like, bro, I'm not waiting 45 minutes, but hopefully the next time I'm there, I catch one of them in there because I know Cadbury and that goes in there, Coleman. So, yeah, man.
Man, you had do-rag all the time, bro.
Yeah,
man, if he's the barber, bro, you should be showing your waves.
Hey, bro, when I get that fresh trim, yeah, don't worry, the do-rag's off.
Now I've got to go watch their haircut.
Hey, yo, but man, thank you very much for being here. Much appreciated to you, Luke, to you, Kai, and obviously to Hudson that's not here for the final bit. But it's been a sensational season. Laughs, a lot of laughs, up and downs. You get me. This won't be the last pod. Just in case people think just because the season's over that we are going to finish the pod. There'll be plenty more. A lot of topics to talk about after the season's done. So hopefully you guys will be there as well. You get me. And Hudson, love and appreciation to you as well. You get me, my co-host. Next week, man, we go again. You get me. So